Hey, this is the 2023 three-point contest. I decided to record this not only because I'm bored, but because there's an interesting gameplay issue in the game that affects me, and I don't like it. I need to voice my opinion. Right here. See, there's no your character, my player, automatically grabs the basketball, and it shouldn't be that way. You should be able to like right trigger to catch the ball, bring it in the shooting pocket, and then the left stick to shoot. And it should be a lot more responsive. Because right here there's a delay. So sometimes I'll press as I grab the ball, and as soon as I get to the pocket, I'll press down on the thumbstick. I'm a thumbstick shooter, and it won't register. I'll have to wait another split second, and it messes with the rhythm of the shot. And later in the video, I just went strictly to X. I play on Xbox, so it's really weird. And I never finished the last rack ever. But from here, I will go into every other character, every other shooter. I'll talk about a little interesting um, historical facts about him. What I found interesting was that Damian Lillard redshirted. He's a 3-year, or technically 4-year, college player. He redshirted his junior year and then played his junior year at Weber State. He was not highly recruited. When he came out of high school, he was only a 2-star recruit. This man, possibly the best point guard in the league, if not the best, second to third, was not recruited out of high school, which is, to me, absolutely insane. And then we go to Jamal Murray, who was heavily recruited coming out. He's from Canada, so he had a completely different upbringing. But then after his freshman year in high school, he transferred to. His father was served as a coach. He was Orangevale. Murray attended, later transferred. Orangevale Prep, Orangevale, Ontario, where his father was. He and fellow Thonmaker. Yeah, but I thought he was. Or was this somebody else I'm thinking about? I think I'm thinking of somebody else. It's kind of weird. I think I'm thinking of somebody else. I don't know. But he went to Kentucky. Fast forward. He went to Kentucky for a year to play for Coach John Calipari for a year. And had a successful college career, left after 1 year. Now Trae Young. He's from Oklahoma. Trae Young attended Norman North High School. This guy, his freshman year, he averaged 25 points. This guy was getting buckets, and I hate saying buckets because it doesn't feel like me. But this man was scoring since he was born. He had 25 points, and then it says in his junior year, he significantly has improved his averages to 34 points a game. It's insane. This guy was like this since birth. And so next up is R.J. Barrett. I think R.J. Barrett is the one that I'm thinking. Yeah, R.J. Barrett is the one. Marcellinus Secondary School in Mississauga. He went there, and then he transferred to Mount Vernon Academy, and that's where, I believe he went to prep school in the United States. He went to Florida. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay. Because R.J. Barrett is also from Canada. But he spent his sophomore, junior year, and then he went to Duke. Oh yeah, Dave. Oh, that's right. He went to Duke. I thought he was. See, I can't remember. My memory is terrible. I'm trying to do a lot of the stuff off of memory, and it's not working. Chase, you should do some more research. I should, shouldn't I? But it's kind of fun to just go off the cuff here. Devin Booker, after playing for the freshman, junior varsity, and varsity basketball teams during his freshman year at Granville High School in Michigan. Booker moved to Mississippi to live with his father, where he enrolled at Moss Point High School, where his father was a head coach. Now this is insane. This pretty much sums up Devin Booker. In his team's fifth game, a 52-32 point loss to another high school, Booker scored 17 points. Then the rest of the teammates combined 15 points. So this is bragging in a loss, how many points he scored. Because that's important, isn't it? Sorry, that's a cheap shot. So after the first round, we see a three-way tie for second place. So there's a 30-second tiebreaker. I put the money rack at the second. But see here, I'm still trying to shoot with the thumbstick, and it's just not working. The timing feels different each time, and then the camera angle is different. So you don't get to see 100% of your character. Sometimes you're behind the rack, sometimes you're in front of it. So remember, this is for second and third. So the top two spots will move on. Damian Lillard, his form is so nice. See, and it takes a long time for the character to run over to the rack. That should be a little bit quicker. But again, I'm not a game developer. I have no idea the intricacies of that. Their internet famous Jamal Murray. In this game, he can shoot, to say the least. See, so you want to, the tiebreaker round, you want to put the money rack as the second rack. You want to use the first rack as a, dang, he scored a lot of points. So he's in second, I'm in third, obviously. So me and Jamal Murray advance. This is the final round, and here I just use X. I start using X more just to try to get the shots up quicker, because I'm tired of getting to the last rack and having no idea if I'm going to finish it. See, so like from here I feel okay, but from here I just feel weird. The fact that I can see more, but I start knocking down these shots because I'm using X. That one round, I hit 0 money balls. I'm just sitting there like, oh, okay. See, there's a little bit of a delay there when I'm pressing it. There's random times where it seems to work, and see, I never finish. That's the closest I ever came. And I've been playing this I beat my head against the wall. This is an interesting choice, the money rack first. Very interesting. Maybe he's having timing release issues as well. But I'm just not sure what... Like, the game developers have to have play testers, but can the play testers, do they even care about this mode that much? I don't think so, because it's something that you do once a year. And it's not a mode that you can like select and go into. And I'm guessing that they don't have that because they used to have it, I believe, but then nobody used it. Remember, they used to have a good dunk contest, and not a dunk contest where it's basically Guitar Hero, where you're pressing the same button or 2 or 3 buttons. You actually had to like rotate the sticks and then time a lob a certain way and then press the right trigger when you dunk it. It was actually skill based, which when you practiced it felt good. Like the dunks didn't look the same. They weren't these mo-capped the same thing every single time. There was no creativity to it. But I remember the NBA Live dunk contest where you had a windmill dunk, but then you could add lobs to it, so you can combine different things at different times. I loved that mode. See, in here he saved See, even the computer has a hard time getting, like, that's weird. Is that weird to anybody else? So after round 2, there is a tie, and then the tiebreaker for the 3-point championship. Here we go. So I'm feeling good. I'm using the X button. Let's see right here. This is what I have to. Missed all of them. It's because I can't see my character and his entire body, and it just looks weird seeing only half of your player when you're shooting. So I don't know what would be best there, especially in the tiebreaker rounds. Should I go for put all the money balls on the first rack? I don't know. Who really knows? To see, then Jamal Murray, it's a computer error, and he puts the money balls on the next rack. So who knows if he would have beat me or not? Plus, he missed them all anyway, so. But the 2023, the first time I won the 3-point contest. And then later, I went to go look at the my trophy in my trophy case. Not in there. It's a little disturbing. What other? I remember before 2K used to have everything you did, but now, nothing. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it.